Welcome back to the dark side of human nature. This is part 2 of our complete breakdown of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. If you haven't seen part 1, the breakdown of why nice people always lose, pause here and watch it first. You'll need that foundation. If you are still here, it means you are ready for the advanced strategies. Today, we are exploring the final 24 laws. Just like in the first part, we'll unpack these darker concepts with clear, real-life examples for each rule. The game is about to get far more ruthless and far more dangerous. Let's begin. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Society tries to box you into a predictable identity shaped by your parents, teachers, and environment. Don't accept it. The master of power treats their identity like a piece of clay. You must constantly invent a new, dramatic, and powerful character for yourself that commands attention. If you've always been the quiet, shy one in your group, someone whose opinions get ignored, you need to fully reinvent yourself to gain power. You start dressing in sharp, professional clothes. You practice speaking with a deeper, louder voice. You walk with perfect posture. People may be surprised at first, but within a month, they'll start treating you like a leader simply because you chose to act like one. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. A powerful person must appear as a symbol of justice, kindness, and perfection, even though maintaining power often requires someone else to handle the dirty work. People will need to be fired, enemies dealt with, and tough rules enforced. But you should never handle these yourself. Use others to do the dirty work while keeping your image clean. You're the CEO, and to cut costs, 50 employees have to go. If you deliver the news yourself, the entire team will resent you and see you as the villain. Instead, bring in an external efficiency consultant to handle the layoffs. The staff will direct their frustration and anger toward the consultant, not you. Once the job is done, you fire the consultant to show sympathy for your workers, keeping your hands perfectly clean. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People have a deep need to believe. Constantly searching for a cause, a purpose, or someone to follow. If you give them a simple, emotional promise instead of complex logic, they'll follow you without question, seeing you as a leader and defending you against any attack. Look at the fitness industry. Trainers don't sell complex, boring biology about how the body processes calories. No one buys that. Instead, they create a movement. They use buzzwords like the alpha mindset or the Spartan lifestyle, selling the fantasy of becoming something greater, almost superhero-like. People buy the expensive courses and fiercely defend the trainer online because they're hooked on the belief system, not the science. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation is a weakness. If you're unsure, don't act. Your doubts will undermine the execution. Timidity makes you look weak and invites attacks. Boldness, even with mistakes, hides flaws and creates an aura of unstoppable power. You're a freelance graphic designer quoting a new corporate client $10,000. If you say it quietly, avoid eye contact, and immediately add, "But we can negotiate if that is too high," the client will instantly know you are weak and will cut your price in half. Instead, look them in the eye, say the cost is $10,000, and stop. That confidence makes your work feel worth it. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Most people act on impulse, driven by emotion, focused only on the excitement of the beginning. They ignore the obstacles, jealous rivals, and market crashes that are bound to come. You must think through every step, from the start to the very end, before making your first move. You open a coffee shop because you love coffee, investing everything in a great espresso machine and stylish furniture, but you didn't plan it through. You didn't account for winter taxes, payroll during slow months, or what happens when a Starbucks opens across the street 2 months later. Because you only planned the fun beginning, your business goes bankrupt in 6 months. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. People admire results, But if you reveal the struggle behind them, the magic fades. You end up looking ordinary, just someone who worked hard. To seem exceptional, you need to hide the effort and make it all look effortless and natural. You're preparing for a major presentation to the board, spending weeks rehearsing until it feels perfect. You memorize every word. Then, in the boardroom, you leave the notes behind, speak smoothly, move with ease, and deliver it flawlessly. The directors will see you as a natural, someone effortlessly brilliant, which gives you a powerful edge. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. The most effective deception is making people believe they're choosing freely. You give people choices, but you engineer those choices so that no matter which one they pick, you win. They feel happy because they think they made the decision, but you are the one secretly controlling the entire game. You're trying to get a stubborn child to eat vegetables? If you say, "Eat your broccoli," they'll resist. You've taken away their sense of choice. Instead, ask, "Do you want broccoli or carrots?" They feel in control because they're choosing. They proudly pick the carrots. They feel like they won, but you did because they ate the vegetables. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. The truth can be harsh and dull. Most people don't want it. They want an escape from their everyday lives. If you keep telling hard truths, people will resist you. But offer fantasy, emotion, and a vision of a better future, and they'll follow, pay, and stay loyal. You want to sell a financial course? If you say, "Cut expenses, work non-stop, and maybe retire in 30 years," no one will buy it. That's the boring truth. Instead, show yourself stepping out of a sports car on a tropical beach and say, "Discover the secret to financial freedom in 6 months." You're selling the fantasy, and people will pay for it. That's the dull reality. Instead, show a luxury lifestyle, stepping out of a sports car on a tropical beach, and promise a fast path to financial freedom. Sell the dream, and people will pay for it. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a hidden weakness, a gap in their armor, often rooted in insecurity, desire, or fear. Once you identify that weakness, you gain leverage over their thinking and can influence their actions. You're dealing with a loud, aggressive manager. By observing closely, you uncover their weakness, deep insecurity about not having a university degree. They want to be seen as intelligent. So when you need a favor, ask for their input on complex issues and praise their insight. By feeding that insecurity, they become far more cooperative. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. How you carry yourself shapes how others treat you. If you appear timid, apologize often, and accept disrespect, people will see you as inferior. But if you set firm boundaries, expect respect, and carry yourself with confidence, people will naturally treat you as someone important. You're an independent contractor meeting a major corporate client. They offer a low, insulting contract and expect you to feel lucky just to be there. If you act desperate and accept it, they'll keep taking advantage of you. Instead, calmly push the contract back, stand up, and say, "My work is elite. I don't accept these terms. Call me when you're ready to do serious business." Then walk out. That level of confidence will likely push them to come back with a better offer. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Time may be abstract, but timing is critical. Sometimes you must wait patiently for years. Other times, you act decisively to disrupt the moment. There's also the final moment, when you must strike fast and decisively, but never appear rushed. Haste signals a loss of control over yourself and your timing. You're asking for a major promotion. If you do it during a crisis, when systems are down and your boss is under pressure, your timing is terrible. You'll be rejected instantly. Instead, wait for the right moment when your boss lands a big client, is in a great mood, celebrating. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. When you react to petty problems or minor enemies, you give them attention and power. Fighting back only makes them seem important. The strongest signal of power is indifference. If you can't have something, or someone tries to provoke you, ignore it. That silence unsettles them more than any reaction. A jealous coworker sends a long, insulting email to the whole office over a small mistake, hoping you'll react and escalate it publicly, which would make you look emotional and unprofessional. Instead, ignore it completely. Don't respond. Act as if it never happened, calm, confident, unfazed. Your indifference strips their power and makes them look desperate. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Words can be argued and forgotten, but striking visuals go straight to emotion and leave a lasting impact. A powerful visual spectacle creates an aura of strength, drawing attention away from your words and any hidden flaws. Apple's launches aren't famous for technical specs. Most people don't understand microchips. Their power lies in the spectacle. A dark stage, dramatic lighting, a huge screen, and one person revealing a glowing device with music building. The spectacle captivates the audience, making it feel like a historic moment, and they line up to buy. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Society praises originality, but in reality, people are uncomfortable with anything too different. If you openly show how unconventional or radical you are, people may feel judged and push you out. Keep those ideas to yourself and blend in outwardly. You start a job at a conservative, traditional bank, but your personal views are radical. You dislike formal dress and you oppose the system. If you start voicing those beliefs at work, you'll be fired quickly. Instead, wear the suit, stay polite, make small talk, and blend in like a chameleon. You keep your position and income while privately living on your own terms. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Anger and emotion are the ultimate enemies of strategic thinking. If you can stay completely calm while infuriating your enemy, you gain an immense advantage. When a person is blinded by rage, they lose their ability to calculate risks, and they will make a fatal, stupid mistake. In a high-stakes political debate, one candidate stays relaxed, smiling, and occasionally drops very subtle, polite insults. The other candidate's ego is easily triggered. They get furious, start screaming, and look completely out of control. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. In the game of power, nothing is ever truly free. What is offered for free always has a hidden psychological price tag, involving a trick or a hidden obligation. A business supplier offers you an expensive luxury watch as a free gift. If you take it, you feel psychologically obligated. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. If you succeed a legendary leader, you are walking into a trap. To establish your own power, you must completely destroy their legacy, change the rules, and forge a new path. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Trouble can usually be traced back to one single person. Identify this one toxic leader and isolate them. Without their leader, the rest of the group will panic and surrender. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Coercion creates a reaction that will eventually work against you. You must seduce people psychologically, appeal to their emotions, their fears, and their dreams to make them want to follow. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. When you mirror your enemies, they cannot figure out your strategy. The mirror effect mocks and humiliates them. By holding up a mirror to their psychology, you seduce them with the illusion of shared values. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Sudden, massive changes cause terror and rebellion. If you want to introduce a new system, disguise it. Make it look like a gentle continuation of the past. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Absolute perfection creates silent, deadly envy. Envy creates silent enemies. It is strategic to display a harmless defect. By showing a flaw, you lower their envy and make them feel okay. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. By going too far, you make more enemies than you defeat. Once you achieve your target, stop immediately. Law 48. Assume formlessness. This is the ultimate law. Instead of taking a form, keep yourself adaptable. The master of power is like water. The moment the environment changes, they adapt instantly. The flexible survive, the rigid break. You now know the absolute truth. You understand all 48 laws of power and how they operate in the real world. Thank you for watching. If you found value, please subscribe. We bring powerful psychological truths to life in this dark style. Until next time, stay sharp, adapt to everything, and never reveal all your secrets.